Hello viewers, welcome to my YouTube channel. Here I am Pramod and I would like to welcome all of you to my channel, our English classroom. And in this channel you will get different English grammatical videos along with spoken English materials and also some vocabulary videos. So please subscribe the channel so that you can get all the updates. Okay. So in this video I would like to discuss about participle or more specifically speaking past participle. So this is the second part of the video on participle. Well, in my previous video I have discussed about present participle, and in this video I will tell you about the past participle. Well, so what is a participle? Well, a participle is a type of a non-finite verb, and a participle acts like an adjective. Well, it's not a verb, actually it is the form of the verb, but we are using this as an adjective. Okay, so as we all know that present participle belongs to the ing form of the verb and past participle is the V3 form of the verb. So what is the V3 form? So if we go through the verb categories, we will get that there are three basic form of verbs. Number one is present form, number two past form, and number three is past participle form. So in short we can also call them by the names V1, V2, V3. So these are the forms that we need to use to form our tenses depending on present, past or future. But these have some other uses. For example, we are using the V3 or the past participle form to make a sentence where we will use a non-finite verb to express the quality or the description of any noun or pronoun. In short, just remember that to modify a noun we need adjective, and sometimes for this reason we use the V3 or the past participle form of the verb. So let's get started. Well, as you can see that I got some verb, a very common verbs like eaten, taken, broken, given, taught, brought, caught. So these are the past participle forms, and in the grammar books you will get the list of different verbs or the list where you will get all the three forms of the verbs. Okay, so some participle forms takes en, and en it's a suffix at the end of the root form, and some of them just take the past form as its past participle form. Okay, so here at the on the top line you will see that eaten, taken, broken or given, they took the en suffix to make its past participle form, whereas verbs like taught, brought, caught, they just take the past form as its past participle version. Well, now just take a look of the examples. Number one, I found a broken chair inside the room. Well, I is the subject. Found, this is the verb or main verb, or more specifically this is the finite verb. But a broken chair, so this belongs to the object position, where what I found, the answer will be a broken chair. So let's break down the segment a broken chair. So chair, this is the noun, and what type of chair or how was the chair. So to make the description of the chair, we have used the verb broken in front of it. So here when I will speak this, I will say this sentence to a person, he can understand the chair, the condition of the chair was not okay, it was broken. So here the word broken is actually describing the condition of the chair, or more specifically spoken, it is modifying the noun chair. So whenever any word can modify a noun or describes a noun, that act like an adjective. So here the word broken, though it is the form of a verb, though it belongs to a verb, but still here it's walking like an adjective, and that is the reason it's a participle. Well, so I'm repeating the sentence once again. I found a broken chair inside the room. How was the chair? The chair was broken. So what will be the name of this broken? Obviously, it's a participle. It means it's a non-finite verb. So in a sentence, when you get the finite verb, you can apply non-finite verbs like participles to make the description or to modify a noun or pronoun. So go for the next sentence. He threw the half-eaten apple into the bin. He threw the half-eaten apple. So threw. The verb threw is the finite verb in this sentence. And what did he threw? He threw the half-eaten apple. So how was the apple? The apple was half-eaten. So here the word eaten, this is not actually working like a verb. Rather, we are using the verb form to make the description of how the apple was. So very easy. Just look at the structure. Apple is a noun, and just before that noun we have applied the verb V3 form eaten, so that it can tell us how was the apple. The apple was half eaten. So eaten is a non-finite verb, or more specifically speaking, eaten is the past participle form. Okay, then go for the next one. The ball caught by the fielder was very high. So the ball caught by the fielder. So which ball? There might be several balls. Or if you watch a football match, if you watch a cricket match or a baseball match, there are different spells by the bowlers, and in every spells the batsmen hit it. Sometimes they hit the lofted shots, and sometimes they get caught. So here we are talking about a specific activity of the fielder. He caught the ball, but this ball, or the word caught, is actually describing the ball that the fielder caught. So here the ball caught by the fielder was very high. So how was the ball? The ball was high. And which ball? The ball which was caught by the fielder. So in this case, this type of uses of participle belongs to the post modifier of a noun. So here the noun is the ball and the word caught came after the noun. So it will be called a post modifier. It is modifying the noun ball. But look at the above two sentences here. The past participle came in front of the noun chair. So it can also be named as pre-modifiers. So if the participle is acting like a pre-modifier, it will come in front of the noun. Or if the participle is acting like a post-modifier, it will come at the end of the noun. So very simple trick to identify whether it's a verb or a participle. It's not a finite verb, it's a non-finite verb, and it's a participle because we got the finite verb was over here. Similarly, a very well-known song by Alderbridge, Broken Wings Are Falling. So here, how were the wings? The wings were broken. Okay, so the form broken, here we are using this to describe the condition of the wings. How, in what condition the wings were? The wings were totally broken. Well, number 5, please serve the pizza with added cheese. So here the verb added is not actually a verb, rather we are talking about the serving procedure of the pizza, that the pizza should be served with extra cheese or added cheese. So here the word added belongs to a participle. Well, the final example, the steps taken by the authority to control price hike is not enough. The steps taken. So here once again we are using a past participle as our post modifier. So here the noun is the steps. So which steps? There might be several steps. So we are making it specific that the steps which were taken by the authority. So just if you can write that the steps taken by the authority to control price hike is not enough. So here the word taken belongs to a non-finite form of verb and it's a past participle. Now the use of past participle, as we have already watched the examples, here we can easily identify that a past participle can be used like an adjective, like modifying a noun or a noun phrase, being a part of a noun phrase. So like any other adjectives, past participle form can be used for making a noun phrase. For example, a broken chair. So the word chair is the noun and the word broken belongs to the adjective category, and before it you got the article. So article plus adjective plus a noun, it will create a noun phrase. Also, when we will modify a noun, a modifier can be a pre-modifier and also can be a post-modifier. So this is the basic uses of past participle. But now the problem is how to identify whether it's a past participle or not. Well, there is a very simple trick. So take a look. I found a broken chair inside the room. So just imagine that if there is a chair and that chair cannot be a chair cannot break itself because some activity cannot be happen by itself. So these are called the passive actions. Like if somebody breaks the chair, then the chair will be broken. Like if someone breaks a glass, the glass will be broken. Okay. Similarly, if somebody takes the steps will be taken. So these are the language style when we apply with passive forms. So if you can ask a question, is the chair broken by someone, and the answer comes yes, then that participle form must be belongs to participle, not a verb. Okay, so just remember this thing. Ask yourself a question like this pattern: is the chair broken? Similarly, is the ball caught by the fielder? Answer is yes. Are the wings broken by someone or somehow? The answer is yes. Similarly, the steps taken by the authority, are the steps taken by the authority? The answer is yes. So this is the way how we can recognize past participle. Okay, so I hope that this video helped you a lot to remove the confusion regarding past participle. So you will get this type of videos, so keep watching the channel. So hope to see you in the next video. Till then, take care and goodbye.